Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Just to encourage those of us like myself who you're uploading and creating content and it seems not to be getting enough attraction, like enough views, is to encourage you to keep doing your best, keep pushing. One day it will come through, your effort will pay off. Yeah, why am I saying this? The recipe I'm about to share with us, the chicken curry, is made by I watched a video from Queen Varieties before I made that. This is a video she made like 11, almost 1 year ago, and somewhere this week I found it and started to watch and learn through it. And trust me, I watched that video several times and I told her, I said, wow, I'm happy I found your recipe. I love her recipes a lot, especially the way she marinates, her spicing skills. Yes, so I gave it a try, although some of the some of the things I'll be doing will be different, but yeah, it was basically more from what I learned from her. Okay, sorry guys, we had to drive off. These days you don't spend a lot of time outside. Whatever you're doing, you just sharp and you're heading home. Yeah, so we had to drive off. But what I was saying in essence is to encourage us to keep doing what we know to do, like creating quality content while waiting for the views to come. Okay, yes guys, so we will jump right into the recipe without wasting a lot of our time. And if it's your first time tuning into my channel, please consider subscribing, yeah, and hit the notification bell guys. Okay, yeah, meet our ingredients now. We'll be using this Chinese kind of cabbage in place of the regular cabbage. I don't know what happened on this particular day. I couldn't get the normal cabbage. Yeah, I'll be using chicken breasts in place of the chicken thighs that Queen Varieties used. Yeah, because of personal choice, but you can use any part of the chicken you want. Okay, I have some fresh herbs here. I have fresh rosemary. I have some coriander leaves. I have this amount of purple onions. You can use the white one too if you want to. Then I have some fresh red chili peppers cut up like this. I'm using like 2 long ones. And then these 3 pieces of ginger. Over here I've sliced up this different colors of different colors of peppers in cute shapes. Yeah, just the green one in cubes, the yellow one in strips, and the red one in kind of a star shaped. Okay, just being creative with it. Then I have some chicken stock cube. I have my decrust thyme and curry. I have turmeric powder. So this, yeah, so the curry and the turmeric will come first, and then I'll be using some onion powder. I'll be using some mixed spices, some paprika powder, some garlic paste. Guys, you'll notice I've changed some of my spices. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to switch things up a little bit and see. And here I've diced up my carrots into this shape. I'm using about 3 sizable carrots. As for the bell peppers, I used 1 each of those. Okay, and here is my fresh basil leaves. Moving on, we're going to be blending those fresh herbs, our fresh pepper, ginger, and the onions, the stock cube, and of course the garlic paste together. Yeah guys, there is something that happens when you blend these things up together as opposed to when you just toss them in whole like that. The taste is kind of more intense when you do it this way. I think that explains the reason we use mortar to pound our crayfish and stuffs like that before putting into our meals. Meanwhile, this is the product. I've blended it up and this is it. Yeah, it's roughly blended. Meanwhile, in the other side, I've rinsed my blender and saved the liquid in case I need it. Over here, I just added about 2 tablespoons of oil into the spice mix. Check out Queen Varieties recipe as well as Ezine's brand new recipe on this chicken curry, guys. Yeah, I've tossed in about 3 tablespoons of oil in that pot. As it's heating, I added about 1 tablespoon of curry powder. I'll mix that in, and I'll be adding a little bit of turmeric powder as well, just so the curry flavor will be more intense. So here is what I'm talking about, just about that much, kind of 1/4 of a teaspoon. So I'll stir that in for a couple of minutes to kind of get all those flavors popping before I throw in my chicken breast. Guys, I cut it up to that size so that it wouldn't disappear in the dish. Okay, remember, you can use any part of chicken of your choice. And here I'm just getting the chicken all well incorporated in the curry paste before I pour in our blended spices, guys. After which I went ahead to mix it all in. Yeah, then I added a couple of basil leaves and then 1 whole rosemary stick. Yeah, I'm going to be taking that out after the meatballs. Okay, so I'll cover that and give it 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, this is what we have. Our chicken is cooked at this point. Remember, the part of chicken I'm using takes no time to cook. Yeah, so it means that if you're using a different kind of chicken, a different part like the thigh, it will take longer than mine did. So at this point, I'm just spicing up with my black pepper, paprika powder, onion powder, some salt, and then here I pour in the water I rinsed out from my blender, and then 1 more cup of water. Guys, the water you use depends on the quantity of chicken curry you'll be making. Okay, for me this was just perfect, and I took out rosemary stick and then I covered it to come to a boil so I can taste for salt and see that all the spices blend in before I pour in the slices of carrots. And then goes the cabbage, the Chinese cabbage I showed us earlier. I'll mix that in and give it a minute or 2. The next time I'll be making this recipe, I'll prefer the regular cabbage because it's more cruciferous than this one I used here. Yes, guys. So at this point, I'll pour in the capsicum mix, like the fresh bell peppers. Okay, and then I toss in some of this onion, and then I'll just combine everything together. At this point, it was almost ready, but it wouldn't be complete without our flour mix. This would thicken up the sauce for us, but you can skip that if you don't mind it watery. For that, I just diluted about 2 tablespoons of normal flour. Yeah, you can use a corn starch if you have to do this. So I just mixed that, diluted that in water and poured in gradually to achieve this. I love the consistency at this point, and I just tasted for salt for the last time. I covered it for only 1 minute, guys, and the food was ready. Yeah, so we had this with rice. I'm gonna give you a serving idea. Okay, 2 options, guys. You can either serve it in a wider tray like this and drop the sauce in the middle. For you and your partner, this will make sense for a dinner date, or you can serve it singly like this if you're eating it alone. Either way, it's enjoyable and delicious. So guys, thank you so much for hanging on. That's it for our today's recipe. You can check out Queen Varieties channel for the original recipe. Okay, yes, thank you so much sis for that well explained video. So guys, I will leave us here until the next yummy episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all my returning subscribers and viewers. You guys are amazing. God bless you. Continue to stay safe and have a beautiful day.